Assalamu alaikum. Hello, everybody. Thank you to attend this workshop entitled Modernizing Cybersecurity Career Paths. So as you know, cybersecurity is a hot topic today, and we need to revise our manner to educate and also to learn, because both are symmetric, by the way. So first, I will begin by underlining the challenges in modern cybersecurity education. And those of you who are familiar with cybersecurity know, of course, about NIST and about IC Square. These are two references in the field. NIST and standardizing cybersecurity in the US, but not only in the US, also worldwide. And IC Square is about education, because they deliver a lot of certifications. They have the common body of knowledge, and maybe the most common and the most renowned certification is CISSP, which is delivered by IC Square. So let's see their opinion in terms of education related to cybersecurity. What do NIST and IC Square think about the field? This is a study conducted by IC Square. It's called here the IC Square Cybersecurity Workforce Study. It's a very recent study, 2023. And here we see near 4 million gap in terms of workforce worldwide. It's a huge number, and it increased by around 12% compared to 2022. So it's a huge demand in terms of cybersecurity. And this huge number is distributed around the world, as you see here. Of course, Asia is the most demanding region in terms of cybersecurity, but our region, when you see here Europe and MENA, nearly we have 500,000 open jobs or shortage in terms of cybersecurity. Of course, these combine multiple skills, multiple competencies, and we have to build them. This does not mean that we are directly eligible, so we have to take this opportunity and revise our manner to educate and our manner to graduate our students, or also our skills in general, so that we can match this demand. This is about NIST. NIST also in 2020, they developed this framework called NICE. Most of you know about CSF, RMF, and all of this stuff from NIST, but very few know about NICE. NICE is the education framework of NIST. And the National Initiative of Cybersecurity Education, it articulates around 3 terms: skill, task, and knowledge. How to make these 3 terms interfere within this single point, and how we can juggle with these 3 terms. The equation is about finding the common factor between the skill. The skill is your capability or your capacity to perform an observable action. This is your skill. The task is something that you are asked to deliver, so it's an activity that is directed toward the achievement. So you have to deliver, you have to achieve, because behind the tasks we have the KPIs, we have the objectives, we have all of these steps. So how to have your skill match the tasks that you are asked to do. And this is what the recruiter aims for. So when you are recruited, you are recruited based on your skill and on your knowledge. So knowledge is not enough, skill is not enough. Knowledge plus skill will match the task. This is how you become eligible for the recruiter. So there is a big difference between having the knowledge and having the skills. The skills, c'est le métier, صنعة. Knowledge, هي المعرفة, le savoir. C'est nécessaire mais non suffisant. Both of them are necessary but not enough. So knowledge is a retrievable set of concepts within memory. And the objective, when we say modernizing cybersecurity education, is to find the solution for this equation. It's a very complicated equation because the market is dynamic. The cyber attacks are dynamic. As you know, Every day we have new kinds of cyber attacks. We have new skills to learn. We have new use cases. We have new also alternatives and new solutions. How to find a solution for this dynamic equation. Because if the equation was static, it's not very complicated. But since it is dynamic, how to find the solution. The NICE framework here breaks into several categories. And you can find here that they have identified 52 work roles in cybersecurity. For example, risk analyst, pen tester, vulnerability manager, all of these are roles within cybersecurity. So it's not enough to say, I'm a cybersecurity specialist. You have also to identify yourself within these 52 roles. What are the skills you have acquired from these 52 roles? This is important, and this is the idea behind the elaboration of this framework, the NICE framework, the approach developed by NIST for cybersecurity education. It's very important as a reference framework so that our programs in general, not only in the university but also in the training center, have to be aligned with this reference framework. And if we summarize the directives of NICE, we can talk about 3 points, 3 نقاط. النقطة الأولى, it's that NICE framework requires all IT professionals to become cybersecurity specialists. So independently from your background, you will say, I'm a database administrator, I'm a software developer. You will find these skills belonging to the 52. Remember, كنا نحكيو على 52 skills in cybersecurity. These skills are not only native cybersecurity skills. There are also the immigrants أو المتطفلين. الكلمة مش كويسة لكن المتطفلين. So these non-native cybersecurity also skills have to be adopted and have to be integrated within the cybersecurity framework. This is what NICE is saying. So all the cybersecurity, all the IT professionals have to be involved. والمغزى من هذا كون السايبر security it's a problem that involves all the staff in general in the enterprise and even in our society, not only in the enterprise. Second is that we have a shortage in young adults. Young adults means not the fresh graduates, مش المتخرجين الجدد. Young adults, those who are in mid-career. There is a very big shortage. It's the case of Tunisia, by the way. Very big shortage of these young adults interested in STEM or cybersecurity in general. So, because those of them who begin becoming certified or skilled, remember the knowledge and the skill. So, if they acquire a minimum of knowledge or a minimum of skills, they leave a gap behind them. So we have this kind of shortage and we have to cope with it. The third aspect is the lack of cybersecurity graduates. This is about the turnover. Also, we don't have enough faculty. Even if we have an ambitious program, ساعات يكون هناك برنامج طموح لكن الفاكولتي يكون عددهم قليل، الأساتذة المؤطرين وهذا كله. So it's important to have also thinking and around this aspect, also the costs, because the good certifications, the good career paths, the good cybersecurity pipelines are expensive. So how also to think about the cost, the turnover, the faculty and the cost, how to cope with all these risks when you want to begin and you want to start over a new cybersecurity career. The solution is to continuously re-educate the experienced professionals, because these experienced professionals are stable, not as for the fresh graduates who become with the intention to leave. ونعرفوهم يعني يتخرجوا من الجامعة يعملوا عام 2 في الشركة and they leave. But the mid-career or the young professional or the experienced professionals, as they are defined here, they are more stable. So when we reinforce their capacities and when we provide them with the skills, because they already have the knowledge, The fundamental knowledge, they have it, but they have a lack of skills. Because the problem with those people, when you have, for example, 5, 7, 10 years of experience في الشركة، الإشكالية ليست في النولج، ليست في المعرفة، لأنه الشخص هذا graduated، عنده شهادة، عنده كل شيء. الإشكالية كونه بين قوسين التكنولوجيا فتته. He will say, for example, because the technology evolves so fast that, for example, he is not up to date with modern pen testing tools, for example, or modern Dockerization, or modern OpenShift and all of this stuff. مشكلته في skills وليست في المعرفة، في knowledge. So here is the solution proposed to cope with the identified challenges. Sorry. And here we offer the solution with these micromaster programs. This is a solution in order to work and to reinforce the capacity for these people. The JTC micromaster programs.